Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday and welcome to my May Home Fragrance Empties. As I do every month, I'm going to make the following statement. I can't believe it's the end of the month already, but here we are. We are in summer and yeah, it's blowing my mind, you guys. It is very bright today, so I apologize if you can see any like lines on me from the blinds, but I have to go with it because I've got a lot going on this week, so I have to get these videos done when I have a moment. All right, so I have a lot to share with you guys. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on each individual thing because honestly, most of these candles I do have reviews on my channel somewhere. So if you want to hear more about them, you'll be able to find those reviews there. The first two candles I'm going to tell you guys about are actually still in my two candle crocks. The first is a, and I have two, so I can actually show you this one. I have another Georgia Peach in my master bedroom that is cooling down right now and hardening up. This Georgia Peach also lived in my bedroom for 1 week, and you can see that I never did light it. You can see the wicks there. With a lot of my Bath & Body Works candles, as I've been doing for the last couple months, I have not even bothered lighting some of them if I know that they're very like sooty Bath & Body Works candles. I have just been putting them into my candle crocks and letting them go, and then usually after a week basically all the fragrance is gone out of the wax, and then I turn the candle crock off, I let the wax harden, and then I remove the candle and I put another candle in. If you don't know what a candle crock is, I won't spend a lot of time here talking about it. I will instead link a Candle Crock 101 video down below in the description box. Go check that video out. That will explain it to you. As to where to find them, they're not super readily available anymore, so just Google it. Sometimes they'll pop up on like Amazon. Boss Cobbs apparently sells them, so you can Google it and you should be able to find them. But anyway, so I have another Georgia Peach in my bedroom right now that is hardening up. I really like the peach scent from Bath & Body Works, but I find that a lot of times this particular scent gets really smoky, and because we moved into a new house, I'm very adamant about not having a bunch of soot on my ceilings and walls again, especially since I'm about to start paying a lot of money to have this house repainted. I'm just wanting to get into the habit of only burning cleaner candles. So the first few rooms are being done the week of June 11th. So, you know, it's very important to me that this expensive new investment here stays looking new for as long as possible. So anyway, that is why a lot of these are going into the candle crock. I feel like I spent a lot of time on that. Another one that spent its life in the candle crock. Oh, and Peony Petal from Bath & Body Works. That was only released like 1 year. It had the solid white opaque with, a lot of people thought the labels were really ugly on these particular candles, but I didn't mind them as much. So Peony Petals is downstairs in my kitchen right now. And that one I can actually get a few more days out of. It's been really a great performer when I was melting it. It didn't do so well when I was burning the first one that I had. It got very smoky and I honestly couldn't smell it as well. So anyway. Honey Tangerine was another one that once again lived its life in the candle crock. I love this scent. I think it's really nice, but this one was a sooter for me the last time I burned it, so there it is. Another one that lived its life in the crock for about 5 to 6 days was White Peach. This particular one smells very similar to Georgia Peach, and by the way, when you put things in a candle crock, everything does pop out like this because it loosens the glue on the bottom. So that's kind of nice. It makes cleaning the candles out really easy. But the descriptions are, they're different, but they smell the same enough to me. I don't know, most peach scents, I can't really tell a whole lot of difference in between unless they have like a lot of added vanilla, but anyway, there's that. Let's see here, another melter. There's actually quite a few of these in here. These didn't last super long for me, so towards the beginning of the month, I did Upstairs, Downstairs, Mary Cookie from Bath & Body Works. Again, this one was a crazy soot producer, and so I knew I was never going to actually burn these. So since it's a generic sugar cookie scent, I just put in the candle crocks. So there's 2 and then 2 more. And I did switch these out a little bit earlier than I do with most because they just weren't as strong after about 5 days or so. So yeah, there's that. But I love Mary Cookie. I really hope that Bath & Body Works does turn it around in terms of like the performance of their candles. As of right now, Homeworx and honestly Nest candles are going to kind of be my go-to. But it was nice to have like a local option. Obviously everybody has a White Barn or Bath & Body Works near them, and it's nice to buy stuff in store to not have to like wait for things in the mail. But yeah, I just, maybe the summer candles will be amazing. I do plan on purchasing a couple. I know that Berry Waffle Cone, they're just now calling it Waffle Cone, is being re-released, so I will certainly pick more of that up because I love this candle. But, you know, I'm looking for a cleaner burn. I'm looking for not necessarily extended life of the candle, but just a cleaner burn with wicks that don't soot or smoke like crazy and wax that doesn't turn to that like kerosene type scent. So we'll see. I'm gonna watch a bunch of reviews of, you know, the new summer releases. I know a lot of people have started uploading those videos, so I'm gonna see what their thoughts are and then I'll go from there. But Berry Waffle Cone finished this, and I was able to, I mean, this went clean the whole way down and then like put itself out. This was like the most perfect burn. Not an ounce of soot in here. This is a perfect formula for Bath & Body Works, and I don't know why they can't make them all like this. I know there's a science behind it, but anyway, Berry Waffle Cone will be a total repurchase for me just as soon as I can get my hands on it. This is a root candle in the scent Paradise. Now, I don't know if I ever did an in-depth review of this one. If I haven't, I need to. I have a couple more backups. I don't believe that they do these, they called them Queen Bee jars anymore. This is a medium Queen Bee jar, and when Paradise was on sale, I bought quite a few. This is the most beautiful scent, you guys. I don't want to say too much about it because I do think that I need to do a review of this, but as far as summery scents go, this is one of my favorites. It is still available on the Root Candle website, so if you want to try just the most amazing beachy summer scent, go for Paradise. Go look up the description. It's beautiful. Love that. So I finished that. I finished a Nest candle. So this was Nest Apricot Tea here. Loved it. Burned and then put itself out. There was a little bit of soot at the very end because I didn't trim the wick before the last burn. But as long as I keep my wicks trimmed on these Nest candles, there's no like smoking or anything like that. This little tiny bit of soot that you see here is just, that's my own fault for not trimming the wick. But we had people coming over and I was kind of rushing around, and I had this in my entryway, and it was the perfect entryway candle. Nest candles are much more expensive. However, they are 100% worth it in my eyes. Everyone that I've tried so far has been fantastic. Now, I've only tried them in like the holiday minis and then this 8-ounce size here. Burn very cleanly as far as this type of wax goes. This is a softer, gooier wax, and like the Root candles, you will get some residue, but you know, like it pooled completely every single time and was absolute perfection in terms of fragrance output for a candle of this size. But I love these Nest containers. I reuse these. I just think they're very like classy. I like the striping on these, so I'll clean this out and go from there. The two, oh, there's one more Root candle here. So this was Root Juniper Rosewood. I finished this one up. The wick did move a little bit because once I got to the end, I did put this on a candle like hot plate warmer for a few days, and I got some more fragrance out of it in my master bath. This is a really lovely scent. If you're looking for a very like spa type fragrance, I feel like juniper rosewood is a good way to go. That juniper is very strong in here. The juniper in here reminds me of the Bath and Body Works Juniper Breeze. It's really, really good. So anyway, Root Candles just in general I think is a great company, so definitely check them out if you have not. Now let's do the 2 Homeworx candles that I finished. Pineapple Mousse, loved it. Wish it was a little bit stronger, but I mean, look at that. It burned like all the way down, and now all I need to do is pop this in the freezer and everything just comes right out, and then I clean these up and I repurpose them. So fantastic, love it. And then the second one, and this really surprised me because I was like, I don't know that I'm gonna love this as much as I did end up like enjoying it. I mean, I don't love it, but, and this actually has like one more burn left in it. But I wanted to bring it up here because after today it will be gone. This is the Mentalicious Chocolate Chip. This came with the Ooey Gooey Caramel. I did a review of it and of both of them at the same time. And the Ooey Gooey Caramel I'm saving until fall because it's just a better fit in my house at that point. But this mint I had in my dining room, and it's been so nice. Anytime that anyone has come over, the dining room's right next to the front door, so people are like, it smells so fresh and minty in here. You know, and then they walk into the rest of the house and there's other fragrances that pop up, but this has been a great one to have there. I don't know that I would purchase more of it or that I would even repurchase it next year, but I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought that I would. And it was just a really nice change of pace, and I love these scalloped lids. And this mint color is absolutely gorgeous. So love that. So I'm gonna light this up today now and finish it off, and it'll burn perfectly and be good to go. Let's talk wax melts. Okay, this is all Scentsy stuff, so I'm just gonna kind of plow through. Apricot Vanilla, I think there's actually 2 of these in here, right? Yeah, 2 Apricot Vanillas. This was a dud. Unfortunately, this one was a dud. Not in that it doesn't smell amazing, but that it really didn't have any throw. It wasn't very strong, so I really wanted to love this one because I thought it'd be a perfect one just to have going all summer in the background with all these other things that I have going on, but unfortunately, because it's not a good performer, I'm not gonna purchase any more of this, but yeah, it happens. It happens with Scentsy. It happens with all brands where there's duds every now and then. All You Need Is Love is amazing, and I actually mixed All You Need Is Love with Darling Dahlia. So Darling Dahlia is a floral. It is a beautiful, sweet floral, and All You Need Is Love is a sweet brown sugar type scent. Together, they were amazing, so finished both of those. Will repurchase. Coastal Strawberry is amazing on its own. It just smells like, it's like a green, fresh strawberry scent. It's very hard to explain. You almost have to smell it. Decent performer, but this one I only got about 3 days out of before I was like, I can't smell anything at all anymore. Usually with most Scentsy cubes, I use 2 cubes in my warmer, and I can usually get 5 days minimum. Towards the end, I do become a little bit nose blind, but I notice that when I leave the house and I come back in, or when new people come in, they can still very much smell it. So, but yeah, this one after 3 days, even after leaving the house to drop Stella off at school and coming back, I was like, but it's so good, so it's kind of worth it to switch it out more often. Camu Camu, this has been in my laundry all month, and I only put 1 cube of this in because this is a strong one, you guys. It is a really fruity, fresh, tropical scent. I really like this. I usually get like 1 bar a summer, and that'll kind of do me. So this was I kind of used it up early in the summer, but yeah, this is absolutely delicious. And then my beloved sweet plum pastry, which is coming back for Bring Back My Bar. If you don't know what Bring Back My Bar is, I'm gonna refer you to my friend Lisa, who is my Scentsy consultant. She has a YouTube channel. Her information will be down below. She talks about Bring Back My Bar and all these different Scentsy things. I am not a Scentsy consultant, and I have no interest in being one. I probably should, just because I buy so much of the dang stuff, but I'd rather support my friend Lisa because she is fantastic, and she just has such a great way about explaining things when it comes to Scentsy that I just would rather rely on her. So Anyway, that's it. That's everything. I guess I should take these out so I can show you guys my little empty bin. This is the bin that I shove everything in, by the way. I just keep this underneath my desk, and whenever I finish something, I bring it upstairs and just toss it in here. It's filthy and dirty and dusty. And yeah, it needs to be washed out, but I can now go about recycling everything. These Bath & Body Works containers, I usually will clean up, take the labels off, and sometimes I will reuse these for like extra arrangements or something at a wedding. Like if I have leftover flowers, I'll just take one of these and then put a little arrangement in here and then just give it to the bride and groom as like an extra. So they're kind of good to recycle that way. But yeah, you can use these for Q-tips in your bathroom, cotton balls. You know, sometimes Bath & Body Works will give you cute lids, or you can just clean these up and stick them back on here, and then, I don't know, paper clips, pencils, whatever you want to stick in here. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. Tomorrow will be Beauty Empties for May, and I will see you guys then. Take care.